What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and today I have a very exciting video for you guys. Today we're going to be doing the 2022 recap along with the 2022 preview video for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and without any further delay, let's get into it, everybody. What a massive video we have on deck today. I'm really excited for this video. I've been super excited to record this because, man, what a year 2022 was, and 2023 is only going to build on top and be even better than 2022. So first and foremost, you guys are probably already noticing some significant changes, including this brand new microphone that we have right here. This is the Shure MV7. It is a really good microphone. You guys might be noticing that I can't use as much emphasis as I previously have with my videos. That's because with this microphone, I pretty much have to whisper. So it is a little bit different, but I am getting used to it, and I think it's working pretty well. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the new microphone. And man, what a very exciting video we have today. So like I said, today we're going to be recapping 2022 along with going into detail about 2023 and seeing what it is all about. So I really hope you guys are excited for today's video, and without any further delay, let's get started, everybody. So we're going to start by recapping 2022, and my goodness, what a year 2022 was. So what we're going to do is go through all the videos that I posted in 2022, along with talk about some key moments from 2022 for me, and also go through some Instagram posts and that sort of thing, because there was so much that happened this year, and it really needs a deep dive to really go into all the detail. But what a fantastic year it was. So without any further delay, everybody, let's take a look at what happened. So here we go. The first video that I posted in 2022, excuse me, obviously was the 2021 review and 2022 preview video. I thought this one turned out pretty well. It was pretty cool, and yeah, so many videos and so many different eras to talk about. I'm really excited to dive into all of them because the year was not necessarily drastically different in various ways, but it really had like eras, if that made sense, seasons, and it really was proven last year, I thought. So let's go into all these videos. We had a fan mail video to kick off the year for normal content, and then we started the Daytona Beach content with the Tulsa International Airport check-in vlog, which went super well. We had the NG Models Collectors Rewards Plan video, which was really cool, and we're still waiting to have that fully activated to this day, which is pretty interesting. And we had our first airport update of the year with the Albuquerque Sunport International Airport update for January of 2022. That was a really fun video, and I thoroughly enjoyed making that. What a great way to start the year with airport updates, and it was fantastic. Next on the list, we had the 1-200 Alaska 737-900 ER unboxing. That was really fun. I really enjoyed getting to do that. And then we had various videos, including our first trip port of the year on the American Airlines 737-800 from Tulsa to Dallas-Fort Worth. A really great way to get trip ports kicked off for the year, as this was a really strong year of trip ports, and I was super glad to get to share all the trip ports that we have thus far. Some really cool other videos, including Orange County and Tulsa International Airport update and Reno, all making their appearance for the first time this year. A really cool Stillwater spotting video, which was really cool, from 2021. And then things kind of got a little bit dicey, as I did get COVID-19 in late January of 2022. This was pretty unfortunate, but I thought we rebounded super well from this unfortunate incident, as even though that we had some content that was missed there for a couple of days, I thought we still did a really good job. That was very eminent in my layover vlog at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport video. I really grinded to make it through that video, but man, that was a bunch of fun. And then one of the most unique videos of the year for sure came out in February, I believe, and that was the 1,000 Days on Gemini Jet's Future preview with the British Airways Boeing 737 MAX 8, which has since been removed. So what an interesting video that was, and we had many of those one-off videos that were really fun this year, and I really enjoyed those. We started February off with the Albuquerque update and also the Spirit Frontier merger, which is still going down to this day. We don't know if Spirit's going to merge with JetBlue or what's going to happen. So a pretty interesting video going on there. And of course, we had various other videos, including a really cool trip port on the PSA CRJ 900 from Dallas to Daytona Beach. That was a bunch of fun to make. And we also had our first massive unboxing of the year, number 17, with 20 really cool models. That was a really fun video to make, and had many Christmas models. It was a bunch of fun. Many other videos came out throughout the month, including various airport updates. And keep in mind, we were uploading probably 3 to 4 times a week. I think I was doing like a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday type thing, somewhere in there. It was something like that. So many videos coming out. Like I said, some really cool in-flight videos from that CRJ 900 flight, which was truly one of a kind. And we also had our first pilot life video of the year in the basic flight maneuvers and how airplanes work video. I thought that turned out really well, and it was a great way to demonstrate kind of the early stages of pilot training. So I thought that turned out really well. And we also had massive unboxing 18 encompassing 30 Shapeways models, which is really cool. We'll definitely be returning to this, so definitely expect this in 2023. Like I said, I'm super excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. Many updates to round out the month, including the Dallas and Orange County updates, which I thought turned out really well. And to start the month of March 2022, we had the Daytona Beach vlog, which was really cool. Daytona Beach is a really unique airport for many reasons, and also getting to see all the scenery and ERAU at Daytona Beach was really cool. So I was glad to get to share that video, even though it was a little bit longer. I thought it turned out really well. Our first update in the month, of course, will be Albuquerque, as United's SFO mainline made an appearance. That was really cool. And Massive Unboxing 19 encompassed many pre-orders from Gemini jets and engine models, so I was really glad to get to see that as well. Following that, we had fan mail number 12, which was a great video, and then the Return American CRJ 900 back over to Dallas from Daytona Beach, which was really cool. Finally, at long last, we had a collection video for number 5. This was early 2022, and I thought this turned out really well, so I was super glad to get to make that. And we had some really neat aviation news videos throughout the year, including Breeze's massive 30 route expansion, which was really cool. Then we had some more airport updates, along with some very cool in-flight videos, and then a very unique spark in the algorithm happened with some of these videos surpassing many views, including the first one being the Tulsa March 2022 update, which was very unique. And we also had the Spring Ahead channel update, which I thought turned out really well and was pretty accurate for a variety of reasons. Going into the summer here was a really cool time in April, or this was late March rather, sorry about that. We had the all my broken model airplanes in one video. That was a very unique video to make, and I thought that turned out super well, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, along with various airport updates. And Fleet by Types made their return with the American Airlines collection video, which was fantastic. More fan mails making appearances, along with some layover vlogs, and then we had some unfortunate trip announcements that didn't quite come true, but luckily future ones did, so I'm excited to show you guys those. One of the biggest additions in 2022 to my channel was release reactions for model airplane manufacturers, and we've done 40 of them to this point, but the first one debuted in April with Gemini Jets' April 2022 releases, which I thought turned out really well. We rounded out the Daytona Beach trip with the American 737-800 trip report from Dallas to Tulsa, which I thought turned out really well, and a new thumbnail style makes its debut around this time with various colors and fonts and styles making their appearance here. The release reactions really became commonplace, which I thought they turned out super well, and then we had the debut of various other content forms, which were very cool as well. The in-flight videos were doing great to this point as well, and the consistency was really getting going. Another content form to return to my channel that is commonplace to this day is model reviews. We started out with retro model reviews, and now we do retro and modern model reviews, including the American Airlines 707-320, which started things off. We had a really cool Phoenix update there for Q1 in April of 2022, and then we had going into May, around the time that I was graduating high school, was quite a unique time. As you guys can see, we had various airport updates, release reactions, and all kinds of fun videos. Massive Unboxing number 20 made its appearance with various really cool models from Gemini Jets and NG models, which was fantastic. And then a really cool video came out in my college decision announcements, which I thought was a very unique video and really went into detail about what happened in the college decision announcement, which was pretty cool. Going into the summer, we had the channel update, and what a fantastic summer it turned out to be. This was truly the rebound from 2021 in mono and everything. So I was super excited for how amazing this summer turned out, and I thought it turned out super well. Starting off with more release reactions and reviews, and then of course we had the arrival and conclusion vlog at Tulsa International Airport on July 26, 2021. We had the Tulsa, New York American Airlines new route announcement that started about 2 months ago as of the time of making this channel video, and I thought that this route was so cool, so I definitely chose to make a video on it because that was a bunch of fun. And then we had a last minute trip announcement, which led into the new content that you'll see throughout the summer here as we begin June. We had one of the coolest one-off airport videos I thought on the channel this year with the O'Hare T2 and T3 model airport with AS Aviation. I thought that was a blast, and I certainly hope to do that again in the near future. Including that, we also had the full Daytona Beach trip all in one video, which I thought turned out super well, so I was very happy to make that. That turned out to be nearly 5 hours, so that's pretty unique to say the least. More fan mail, and then we began the the Breeze inaugural Nashville Tulsa flight trip, which was a bunch of fun, and we have since made it through all the content there, and there were some really good videos. So if you haven't got to check any of these out, feel free to do so. They are very good to say the least. Taking a look at more release reactions, we had several of those throughout this time frame in the full collection video for June of 2022. Another one's about to come up, so get ready for that. We had the June 2022 Delta 757 returning to Pensacola for the first time in like a decade or something absolutely ridiculous, which was really cool. And then summer was really getting into its grind. You can really see in these thumbnails how the sun was tilting over to the other side. You can see these Reno and Tulsa updates, along with the first trip report of the Breeze Nashville Tulsa inaugural flight with the American 737-800. We also had more release reactions in the airline Airliners International 2022 trip. What a trip that was, just a fantastic trip, and you guys are really going to get to see all the content that came throughout that here in just a moment. Obviously, many videos coming out from the Breeze trip still, but then we had the Airliners International 2022 assessment video and what to come from that trip, which I thought turned out super well. And fleet by types are really becoming commonplace on a monthly basis with United's iteration coming out here. July started out very strong, as also at this point, I kind of forgot to mention, but we were daily uploading, which was rather incredible, to be honest, in the point, and we're still daily uploading to this point, which is really crazy to get to think about, but that's where we are right now, and it's very, very cool. So I think that it turned out super well. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope you guys are as well, and hopefully the microphone's doing good. Sorry guys, it's really hard to get used to whispering at this level. I'm so used to talking so much louder because my microphones don't have the previous microphone I had didn't have the gain that this one does. So hopefully it sounds good, but sorry if my emphasis isn't as much as what it usually is. I'm just trying to get used to the new microphone. So hopefully it's going well for you guys though. But like I was saying, we were daily uploading at this point. It was truly incredible, to say the least, with all the various videos that were coming out and all the really unique content forms like fleet by types and all that sort of thing, including that with the in-flight videos that were awesome. And then some of the coolest videos of the year I thought came out during the summer in the Airliners International 2022 vlogs. Such an incredible convention, and expect more content to come on that subject going into 2023. It was truly incredible, and definitely go back and watch these if you haven't already. You will appreciate yourself once you get to do those. We had one of the coolest moments of the year for sure, making the connection for the American Airlines Airbus A321 Medal of Honor from Dallas to Nashville. Truly an incredible situation. It was so unique, and just one of the best flying moments I've ever had, but certainly of the year. This is one of the best for sure. To this point, I've got to do 7 flights this year, and I'm hopeful by the end of the year that it will be 9. We will find out, but looking fantastic. As you guys can see, we had some really cool updates for airports, including Tulsa's airport with some maintenance going on. Then we had some really cool special liveries making it happen at Orange County, more release reactions, and some really good takeoff videos and that sort of thing. We were rounding out the Storyline airport, which took a massive hiatus, but luckily made it back for a really nice return and finale. And of course, we had the Day 2 Airliners International vlog, which turned out super well, to say the least. More release reactions were making their appearances, along with some more airport updates as per usual, of course. Then we had a really cool unboxing on the Skymarks AHA Embraer J145. Rest in peace, AHA. What a great airline they were for the first 3 quarters of 2022-ish. And then, of course, we had some more release reactions. Spirit debuting at Albuquerque and Reno, which was very cool. And Massive Unboxing 21 encompassing 15 very cool modern models, which is very cool. The Qatar A350 got its own video, which I thought turned out very unique, and one of the best spotting vlogs and one of the best spotting sessions I've ever been a part of happened in Chicago on June 24th, 2022, which is an absolute blast, to say the least. We had our Nashville layover vlog, which I thought was really cool. That turned out really well. Excuse me, cannot talk today. And here's a Delta fleet by type, along with some more release reactions. Aero Classics becoming commonplace at this point for those. And then we debuted the newest airport onto the channel in August of 2022, that being the Great Plains fictional model airport. I thought that Great Plains was a great addition to the channel this year. You guys have thoroughly enjoyed that airport from what I've seen. I'm so glad that you guys like it. It's a very fun airport to make updates on. I'm so glad that you guys like it. We had one of the funnest trip ports of the year, in my opinion. Many of them really rounding out the year here, because the American Airlines ones are really cool and everything, but these later ones really had some good variety to them, including the Breeze Airways Embraer J190 inaugural flight from Nashville to Tulsa. That was such a fun, that was so much fun. I really enjoyed that. That was so much fun to be a part of, and it was great to get to try a seriously nice airline in Breeze for the very first time. This is when college was starting, and I was really interested to see what was going to go down here. So, of course, I made a video kind of encompassing my thoughts and what I was expecting college to be like. And then, of course, during this time, college didn't really affect the upload schedule, which was really crazy to say the least. More airport updates coming out here to round out August, of course, as school was starting, in release reactions, which we had some of the better releases of the year here, I thought, later in the year here in August, September, October 2022. A massive DFW airport update, which was really cool. And we also had some really cool one-off videos to round out this year, including the epic airport mat that was coming out right there. So that was really cool from Citrus Aviation. And then we had a really cool Tulsa airport update right there, and some really cool in-flight videos, and the American Airlines 3-year anniversary for the retirement, which is crazy, and the 4-year anniversary I know is coming later this year, so we should get ready for it here in 2023. And then one of the biggest accomplishments personally of my personal life of this year is that I got my private pilot's license, which was a very awesome accomplishment. And I was so glad to knock that out and get that done. It was a bunch of fun to get that certificate, and really a very unique experience to say the least, and very fortunate to be in the position to be able to do that. And certainly one of the coolest milestones that I've made it to in my life so far. So I'm really excited to see how I can build off that going into the future. And of course, 2023. What a unique certificate it is to have, and many hours, hard work, and dedication went into making that happen. But it was certainly all worth it in the end, and I ended up getting the private pilot's license, which was rather unique to say the least. Following that, of course, we also had some really cool videos come out, including some more reviews. The Airliners International Day 3 vlog came out, Dallas update for September 2022, and the very first retro massive unboxing came out with massive unboxing number 22, encompassing 15 retro models for the Retro Airport project in Tulsa that we'll have more information on coming here in a moment. September 11th, 2001 had its 21st anniversary in 2022, and we certainly encompassed that with that video that I made. And then there's Sun Country's debut in the Reno, like we were talking about. And then as we round out the trip here for the Tulsa-Nashville inaugural route, we had some more really cool videos, including more release reactions with some of the best models of the year from Gemini Jets, NG models, and many other brands. We also had the retro Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport update in September as well, which was a bunch of fun to put together. And the inaugural route celebration for the Breeze Nashville to Tulsa service. Again, truly really good vibe. I would highly recommend checking that out. It was so much fun, and I really enjoyed it. We had 300 airport updates total come out. Some of you got confused that you guys thought that was for Tulsa. That was for all my airport updates cumulatively in the playlist. That was update number 300 with the Tulsa update for September 2022. And then we had the absolutely phenomenal and absolute blast of the Aviation Day tour at Tulsa International Airport. That was certainly one of the biggest highlights of the year. Airliners International, two total trips, I guess, with the Breeze inaugural, and of course the airliners with all the flights that are still coming out to this day. But Aviation Day at Tulsa International Airport was truly a blast. I really enjoyed it, and it was so much fun. We even made its own video for the American Airlines maintenance facility tour at TUL, and truly just a huge thank you to Tulsa International Airport for making it possible. It's such an awesome airport. My love has grown so much. It was certainly present previously, but man, it's just a whole new level when you get to experience events like this and just get to see what Tulsa International Airport is about up close and personal. So that was so much fun. It was an event to say the least. We rounded out the Nashville-Tulsa inaugural day trip video with all the videos in one, along with the spotting video at the very end there. Truly a remarkable experience. It was so much fun, and many more awesome trips to come in 2023, to say the least. And then, of course, we had the more model unboxing, including the Air Canada 737 MAX 8. I recently was able to get the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Recently, it was like 2 or 3 months ago at this point. So that was really cool, and it certainly helped my videos. More Great Plains updates, along with another really cool section of one-off videos, including the top 10 best 1 to 400 scale Gemini Jets releases, making its appearance onto the channel. Glad that you guys liked that video to this point. And we had some more plane spotting and check-in vlog for at Tulsa International Airport for the Airliners International trip, as that content started as soon as the Breeze inaugural ended. So really good content to come, and we're still marching through that. We had a very unique video on how a model airplane goes from a retailer to a collector video. I thought that turned out really well, and I was very glad to get to make that for you guys. Starting out October with an Albuquerque update, of course, with some aircraft changes going in there, and many awesome models coming out from various companies in the release reactions. And we have massive unboxing number 23 coming out with 11 really cool modern models, and those turned out really well. We had the best models of the summer 2022 with the Midwest Model Store, which was a really cool video. Certainly hope to return to some content forms like that in 2023. And along with that, we also had the trip report to start out on my very first United Airlines flight from Tulsa to Houston on the 737-900. Truly a great airline in United, and more flight reviews to come for them in 2023. We had some more really good reviews, and also debuting the new camera with the Pensacola Airport update, and we launched the brand new Model Airliner Forum Math. What a great place to talk about model airplanes, and certainly one of the coolest activities / events / whatever. Truly one of the coolest things I got to contribute to in 2022, and certainly glad that we got to launch that, and I'm really excited to see where math can go in the future. Link in the description if you're looking to join and talk all model airplanes on there. It's a great website, highly recommended. More fleet by type videos, and also the Airliners International 2023 All You Need to Know video debuted. So everything that you need to know, it is on there. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I can't talk, I'm sorry guys, more release reactions to round out the year here as we're getting closer to November, and airport updates, of course. We also had the interview with the Midwest Model Store, which was very cool, and various additional videos, including Tulsa's United Consistent mainline video, which has kind of been inconsistent as of late, ironically, but there we go. And we had AHA's farewell at Reno, which was super sad to say the least. A fun landing video with the United 737-900 at Houston, more fan mail videos, which was really cool, and we also had the Midwest Model Store early Black Friday sale, which was very cool. Along with that, we also had the Delta 767 and Sun Country 737 at Albuquerque, which was a blast too. Another retro unboxing made its appearance here in Massive Unboxing 24, and this consisted of more assets for the Retro Tulsa project. And then, of course, we had the unbelievable American Airlines Doubles DC-3 flight around Tulsa on flagship Detroit. Truly a fantastic organization and one of the biggest highlights of the year, to say the least. That was such a fun experience, and I truly can't put it into words how cool it was to crank it back and experience what a DC-3 was all about. Just a really surreal experience. I truly don't know how to describe that, besides it was one of a kind, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. Just a really unique experience, and I really can't describe my empathy and or not necessarily empathy, excuse me, but my gratitude and appreciation for the Flagship Detroit Foundation and having that opportunity, especially at such a reasonable price. So glad to help contribute to that amazing organization. I'm excited to see what 2023 brings for them, to say the least. More model reviews make their appearances here in the Delta 757 by NG Models, and of course we had all the content from the DC-3, which is very unique to say the least. And getting close to the end of the year here, which is crazy to think about, but we had more fleet by types coming out this time, including aircraft types, and the Midwest Model Store Black Friday sale, which was super good. Turned out really nice, so I was glad to get to see that. Also getting the Aero Classics American Doubles DC-3 flagship Detroit model, which was really cool, excuse me. And one of the biggest Tulsa updates of the year in the November 2022 video with the best numbers, passenger numbers that is, since 2007. And we also had new routes, the LaGuardia service kicking off, and our new nonstop service to Orlando coming in 2023 with Breeze Airways. So what a great update that was, and that was certainly a bunch of fun to say the least. And you guys can probably see Tulsa back there. After I finished this video, I'm going straight to that, so I'm excited. Tulsa's my favorite. I absolutely love it. Dallas is really good, really close, but Tulsa, it's just special in so many different ways. Many release reactions here as we get into late November, and more model reviews, and also including a short field takeoff on the American DC-3, which was really cool. And we had a happy Thanksgiving video around this time, also making it to 5,000 subscribers, which is one of the biggest accomplishments for the channel of 2022. So cool to get to see all the success, and I really appreciate everybody's continued support towards my channel. It's truly remarkable to see everybody supporting the channel like this, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Rounding out the year as we get closer here to the end, you guys can see the 787 fleet video made its appearance. We also had a really cool military unboxing in the P-39 and B-29, which was very cool in various scales. We had the Great Plains update for November and the Dallas update with a brand new airport layout for the first time since probably like 2018. It's been a long time, so, or maybe like 2019, I don't know. It's been a very long time since I've flirted with the layout, so I was very excited to get that new layout going. More really cool one-off videos, including asking you guys what kind of videos you want to see, ironically, and I thought I got some really good input on that, so I very much appreciate that, and we'll talk about some of those topics in this video. Next plane 12, we took the Cirrus SR-24 spin, and we did some ILS, RNAV, and VOR approaches. I definitely hope to revisit this aircraft and the video topics in that video once I get a little bit more experience, but the experience was going really well towards the end of the college semester for me. Following that, we had more release reactions and a very hard landing on the DC-3, to say the very least. Plane spotting out to Houston for the very first time, which I thought was very successful considering the circumstances. And the Retro Tulsa Airport Model Airport announcement made its appearance, which is a very exciting upcoming project that we'll talk about in this video. Following that, we had even more releases, and along with that, we had some huge news for the Reno Model Airport, which is very cool to get to see. So that made its appearance, and we had one of the coolest trip ports of the year in the United Airlines 737 MAX 8 signature cabin from Houston to Chicago, which was a really cool video, and I thought that one turned out super well. I was very pleased with the editing and just how that one went down in general, so that turned out really good. My 1-200 collection made an appearance earlier, and then as we get down to the final days here of 2022, we had the part 2 for the Gemini Jet's best 1-400 releases, which I thought turned out really well. Flagship Valor making its appearance there in one of the 200 scale. That was one of the coolest models I've got so far of the year, 100%. We have the takeoff video for United right there, some more release reactions, another fleet by type, this time my airlines from Mexico, and we also got a Swoop 737-800 review. And the last 4 videos of the year to this point as I film this video is the big Dallas update for December. We had massive unboxing 25 encompassing 10 awesome modern models from Gemini jets and NG models, the Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to all 2022 iteration, and we also had another very unique one-off video idea in my top 25 1 to 400 favorite Gemini jets and NG models video. And just like that, there'll be another like 7 videos or so, including this one going into 2023, but that is pretty much the year in review for all my videos on my channel. Alrighty guys, so I also wanted to pop in here right after talking about all that because I did end up going to Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport on December 28th. It was so much fun, as you guys probably saw on my Instagram stories and some of the YouTube shorts and everything. It was so much fun. Got to do some plane spotting and fly 2 American Airlines Boeing 737-800s there and back. It was so much fun. Really enjoyed it. There's going to be so much awesome content coming for that in 2023 as well. So when I talk about the preview, pretty much everything I say about the airlines international content to come, pretty much expect 2 American 737 trip ports after that and some Dallas plane spotting, all of that sort of thing. It was a really good experience and I'm super excited to share that with you guys, but I did want to let you guys know that I did end up going to Dallas on that day. It was so much fun. I'm really excited to see what's to come out of that trip, the content that is. It's so much fun plane spotting at Founders Plaza for the very first time. It was so much fun and I really enjoyed it. So I did want to let you guys know about that. It was so much fun and expect a ton of awesome content to come from that trip in the near future. Outside of that, everything else remains the same for this video. Just thought I'd let you guys know that I did end up doing that day trip to Dallas. So much fun, and I hope you guys are excited for that content to come after the Airliners International content. So we'll hop back into the original recording, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I truly want to thank you guys so much for all the support. I make these videos for you guys, and I really appreciate everything that you guys do to continue to support me and my channel, and all the comments and just everything, the messages, the shout outs in your guys' videos. It truly means the world to me, and I can't express my gratitude and appreciation enough for your guys' support. That's truly incredible, and I really appreciate it in a variety of ways. So like I've said, there was many events that went down. I'm going to take a look at the analytics first for this year, and I'm not going to go too far into this. I just want to really express my appreciation, and then we'll take a look at some of the topics that I talked about in the 2022 preview video, along with the goals, and just talk about a couple of key highlights for this year as well that weren't necessarily in video format that I would like to discuss with you guys. Alrighty, so this year was a little bit, I'm not going to use the word skewed, but it's a little bit different because there was a new kind of content that I introduced to my channel. So you're going to see that these views are significantly up from last year. It's at 721,000, and that is because I started doing YouTube Shorts, which is a good majority of those views. So YouTube Shorts is pretty much the portrait form of your Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, that sort of thing. And the reason I chose to do this was because I really enjoy getting to show you guys the clips of my in-flight videos, and I noticed that people really like those, as you can see by those numbers. So if people really like them and they take only like 2 minutes to make, I might as well make some of them. So I'll try to get a little bit of varieties going into those if you guys are watching those. But yeah, I know that some of them are a little repetitive, but I will say that they are really cool to make, and I'll try to get some various clips going into the future. So that's what I've been trying to do as of late. But yeah, that turned out really well, and 1,700 subscribers, which is crazy to think about. So I can't thank you guys enough for that, and 2,400 watch hours, which is just phenomenal. And I can't thank you guys enough for spending all your time watching those videos. Actually, I'm recording with my phone, or I would do some quick math to see. Sorry about that, everybody. I want to make sure that my camera was still recording, but I just really want to appreciate you guys and say thank you so much for all your support. I would try to do some math if I had a calculator here in front of me, but I'm assuming that's an absolutely ridiculous number of minutes watched, and also in addition to that, days watched. So I really can't thank you guys enough. Truly incredible to see your guys' support, and just absolutely incredible. Some of the biggest videos from this year included Massive Unboxing X getting an additional 27,000 views, which is super cool, and plenty of YouTube shorts. They're pretty cool, so there we go. Massive Unboxing number 16 getting 7,000 views this year, which is really cool. And we had Massive Unboxing 11 also getting several views as well. So yes, all in all, the content was super cool, and I thought it turned out super well. So taking a look at a little bit more deep dive into this, actual YouTube videos on my channel got 46% of those views, 333,000, which is up from 2021. Unsurprisingly, due to mono, last year was 292,000, and this year, like I said, was 333. So that's a significant increase, which is awesome. And then shorts, of course, carrying a significant amount of views too. Taking a look at this, from videos, that's where the majority of the subscribers came from, but we also got several from shorts, and it's kind of breaking it down evenly. But you know, videos, obviously, here's the numbers for those, which again, I can't thank you guys enough for all this support. Just truly incredible. There's some more applicable information here that I would like to look at, so let me see if I can find those. In the audience tab, I really want to appreciate everybody that checks out these videos from geography. And take a look at this, guys. Only 43% of my views now come from the United States. So take a look at all this variety. I don't know what happened, and it very well could be in shorts, but look at all the views that are coming from India now and Russia, which these weren't my top countries before. It was the United Kingdom. My assumption is that shorts kind of took over, and that's why the views are coming predominantly there. I could be wrong on that. There might be a particular video that they like, but also many views are coming from Indonesia, Canada, Germany, Philippines, Brazil, South Korea, Australia, Vietnam, France, Italy, Mexico, Malaysia, Japan. So look at all these countries, guys, and if you see your country, comment down below. But the majority of my views obviously this year are coming from the United States, but still, I'm just curious. This is crazy to see because this was not here previously, and I wish I could see, like, not necessarily the city. I just want to see the type of videos. Yeah, I think that's probably due to shorts. Yeah, it's all later here. So all these are coming from shorts, which is pretty interesting, but you know, it's still cool to see that people are seeing these videos, and that's what matters to me. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed that. Yeah, because you can see the United Kingdom was also pretty consistent here, and then more people from those other countries are now seeing those shorts because I guess those algorithms are probably pushing those, which is kind of crazy. See, December 1st, 6,000 views. Many more views from the United States, which was ironic, but obviously the United States is carrying here because it's the United States. What can I say? So I appreciate all my guys from the United States. It's very appreciated, and I really appreciate you guys. Alrighty, so with all that being said for my analytics, again, I really want to say thank you guys for all your support on this. Truly incredible. And yeah, it is truly incredible to see all the support. I know I've said that several times, but I just want to say thank you guys, and it's truly incredible. So those are the analytics, and let's kind of dive into some of these various topics that I was looking to talk with you guys about here because there was several. Okay, so this is a really tough one, but in the previous recap video, I said what my favorite moment of the year was. I can't remember what I said, even though I only watched it the other day, but I did want to say what my favorite moment of this year was. And this is a very tough choice because there was so many really cool events. Obviously all the videos that I made here at the house, but obviously all the trips I went on as well. And there's three major real life events that come to my mind. There is the Aviation Day at Tulsa, there's the Airliners International trip, and there was the day trip for Breeze from Nashville to Tulsa. These are certainly my top three. This is really challenging because all three of these events are super special in their own ways. But if I do have to pick what my favorite event of the year was, it was the Airliners International 2022 convention in Chicago, Illinois. It was just such a unique experience to get to meet so many fellow aviation enthusiasts and look at this community come full circle like that. I've never seen anything like that before, and that was so much fun. So that was certainly my favorite, but I also had an absolute blast on the Breeze inaugural day trip from Nashville to Tulsa, and also the Aviation Day at Tulsa International Airport was truly incredible, and also DC-3 flight. That was probably right there with those as well. All of those events, and also getting my private pilot's license. Those are probably the top 5 favorite moments of the year, but Airliners probably is my favorite. I know that some of you guys are probably like, is the private pilot's license really not your favorite? It's a really good moment, man, but I wouldn't have that if it wasn't for, you know, the community that got me here, and that came full circle at Airliners. So I think you have to put the I'm forgetting how they say, like, the horse before the whatever. I'm forgetting what that saying is, but that's what I'm kind of alluding to, is you have to backtrack a little bit before you get to bigger you know, accomplishments like that. So I think that's what my intention is with that, but certainly what an incredible year, and it was absolutely incredible to say the least. So from the 2021 recap, like I said, in 2021 we had 292,000 views, which was awesome. 22 hours of watch time, 22.4. I'm surprised that it was that high. That's pretty good, honestly. And 1.2k subscribers. So all those are up for 2020 2022, and the 2020 view count was 250, so progressively climbing up the ladder, which I love to see it. And I'm just doing videos off that, just the videos by themselves. But if you wanted to count the shorts, then by all means, they've certainly made a huge impact on my channel's views and subscribers and watch time and all that. Impressions were also a cool number too. They were really high. Let me check what they were. I glanced over them previously. Let me see. I was just curious on what the impressions were. Let me see if I can find those. Okay, it looks like it was 6.9 million impressions. That is crazy. 50% of that coming from recommendations. So really incredible. And again, thank you guys so much, to say the least. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support on that, to say the least. Okay, so here were my goals for 2022. So my goals for 2022, let's see what these were here. So my goal in 2021 was to do what you love and love what you do, which I think we did pretty well. And in 2022, I added some more goals onto that. So that was the first goal that I had for 2022. My second goal was to add some more flight simulator content. It was hit or miss throughout the year. I'm glad that we didn't completely abandon it. I think I'm just trying to find my groove with that. And when I got the MacBook, that kind of didn't necessarily derail it, but it kind of threw everything for a little bit of a loop, excuse me. So I hope to build off that in 2023. And make it more consistent. Live streaming, we had a really nice couple there later in the college semester, but I really focused in on making normal videos. So I hope to get a better balance of that in 2023. So that can also be a goal. Pilot life content, I'm trying to decide the best way I want to go about that, because the way that I initially tried to do it was very not complex, but it's very time consuming, and I thought I could utilize my time a little bit more practically for other content. But I think there is a way to integrate it, and I have a couple ideas going in 2023, so hopefully we can build off that going into the future. My more variety goals, including enjoying high school last semester and this summer. I don't think I could have did a much better job. I thought that it was really well lived, and I wouldn't change it. I thought that I really handled it well, especially this summer. I thought that I went for it all in the summer, and I thought it turned out super well. And also college, I can't complain. I did really well, so I'm happy about that. It was not near as time consuming as what I expected, which was very surprising. And we're still uploading. I thought that we were going to decrease on uploads. We did the exact opposite. We stayed the same, if not increased. So that was pretty crazy, and it's one of those things. What can I say? Okay, so here's some more really cool events that happened throughout 2022, and then we're moving on to 2023. We made it to 4,000 subscribers on March 26th of 2022, so I can't thank you guys enough for that. That was truly incredible, and really watching it come full circle was truly incredible, so thank you guys so much for that. We had the college decision, like I said. That was super cool, and it happened way too fast, so that happened. Daily uploads making its appearance in late May, and is still daily uploading to this point. I don't anticipate that changing with the efficiency that I have going in my life, so I'm glad to get to see that. And then the Nashville trip, of course, and airliners, they were truly incredible, man. I enjoyed them so much. We had the trying to see what I said there. Oh, it was 107 degrees here in Oklahoma on July 19th. That was pretty crazy, but just a random one. That was certainly the hottest day of the year. The coldest, I think, it was probably sometime in February. We probably got down to, because I know the other day we got down to, I think, 1 degree, but I think we probably got colder than that in May. So we've had some colder days, which has been pretty interesting. The PPL, just, you can go watch that video. That video was, I thought it was really well made. I got to fly with Oklahoma State for the first time in the Cirrus SR20. I thought that was a really cool event, and I thought that was so much fun. So what a great experience that has been so far, and hopefully for many more months to come and years. We also got Model Airliner Forum Math making its appearance. It's a great place to talk. I really hope to get more active on there in 2023, trying to categorize the time to give it a little bit more time than what I have because of other commitments that have been going on to round out 2022. So I hope to be more active there. The DC-3 experience, that was remarkable. I highly recommend going back and checking that out. It was a one-of-a-kind experience, to say the least. And last but certainly not least, I got to do some Stillwater Airport spotting, which was also really cool this year. Later in the year, of course. Since I'm over there, it's easy to just go over there and catch charters. So I think with various people on Instagram, including Plane Spotters DK, EWR Spotter 247, and a couple others, hit or miss, we got to catch some really cool aircraft, including, I think we got to catch 2 or 3 Hillwood 737-700s, 2 or 3 Swift 737-400s. I think we got to catch a Saab 2000 for ACE, which was really cool. A couple United 737s over there, and there probably was a couple others that are not coming to the top of my mind, but it was really fun, and I really enjoyed it. What a great year. And also, we got the plane spot at Tulsa many times too. The spotting vlogs are kind of in the backlog. That's why it wasn't on the video recap, but I got to go on March 18th, August 18th, August 19th, September 25, October 29, November 25, December 16, and hopefully one more time before the year ends, and we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. Alrighty guys, so that takes us into the 2023 preview and what to expect. And First off, 2022 was just a remarkable year. I know I spent probably 30 minutes talking about it or something absolutely ridiculous, but it truly was a great year. And coming off of 2021, that was one of the most challenging years of, I guess you'd call it my teenage era to this point. I don't know what the proper term for that would be, but it was a challenging year. And I really was hopeful that we would come back swinging. And the first part of the year was kind of quiet, but I felt like by the time we got to March, April, May, it really started to pick up, go fast. And then by June, the summer just wiped out by the time that we got to Aviation Day at Tulsa. And then obviously the fall semester of college, it's already gone. So what can I say? It was a great year. I thought that there was some very great videos made. One of the coolest overall assessments that I can really say for this year on my channel is that there was so many different content forms that we really went into detail on, especially with the model aircraft. We really went into the gritty with some different contents there, of getting some different contents, and that was really cool. Like the top 10 Gemini jets videos, the top 25 model video that recently came out. There was so many different content forms that were utilized, and I thought that that was a huge component of the channel and really cool. So I'm certainly hopeful to build off that, and that was also great. The consistency was also so good. Truly remarkable that I think that we uploaded some ridiculous number of videos. I'll try to throw it on the screen if I remember, but it was a remarkable session of videos. So that was awesome. And yeah, like I said, the consistency was on point this year. It was remarkable. I mean, I'm super pleased. Every video, didn't have the most heavy editing or that sort of thing, but the upload daily, I thought that it turned out super well. And like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed all those videos, even if you didn't watch like every in-flight video or model review or that sort of thing. I still hope that you guys enjoyed it, especially like the peak videos, like the massive unboxings, some of the airport updates, the Airliners International videos, for instance, and some like the spotting videos and that sort of thing. There were some really cool videos, and I'm really excited to see how we can build on that in 2023. It's going to be a bunch of fun. So here are the goals for 2023. I've said this for the last 3 or 4 years, and I'm going to keep it to the same. Also, one thing I'll say real quick, this is the last 2022 recap item, unless if I think it's something after I talk about 2023, and that is that Instagram also was really fun to get to utilize. Started making some different content changes, and I thought it worked really well. We used the same blueprint, if you will, but we really changed just the details of it, and I thought that it worked really well. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the Instagram content. Feel free to check that out if you want to, but there's some really cool content on there, and that's where all my aviation photography goes, and also some video clips. So feel free to check that out. They're a bunch of fun. All right, so like I said, we've had the school for 4 or 5 years to start out. You guys probably already know what it is. It's do what you love and love what you do. That's where everything has to start. If you don't have everything starting at do what you love and love what you do and then breaking out, I'm not sure how successful you can be with whatever you're doing. I'm sure you could be successful doing something that you don't love, but it's probably more logical and logistical to do something that you love. So do what you love and love what you do. And other goals, including this, despite twist, be ready. So what I mean by this is in 2022, it was very evident to me that there was so many times that there was either a topic or an event or something that was out of my control that I really couldn't control. And while there was some that were more frustrating than others, I thought that we did a pretty good job of just doing our best in every situation on this channel. There was those day trips I wasn't able to go on, and there was, other videos that I wasn't able to make, and there was inconsistencies with certain content forms. And that's what I'm saying. These are twists and turns along the road, finding what works. But despite these, being ready for it and being consistent with it, because I'm hopeful that going into the near future, I can really build on that and hopefully become more consistent in select ways. So that is certainly the goal, and I'm very hopeful that works out well. So that is a huge goal for 2023. And another goal includes kicking off some new projects. So I have a couple that are in the works, particularly model airplane related, but there's also some other contents that I really hope to dive into that we'll talk about a little bit more particularly. But one of the biggest goals for 2023 is to kick some of those off and really add them as commonplace, projects on the channel. The next goal includes making the videos that you guys want to see. As much as I love making these videos, I certainly want to spend the time making the videos that you guys want to see. And I think we've done a really good job of that with all the model videos, the real life videos. I'm really hopeful that I can get spotting vlogs back on a consistent basis. I'm just trying to decide what format I want to utilize to be as efficient but as practical and enjoyable with time as I can for you guys, because the previous format, and I hope to do something similar to it, took a ton of time. And during the pandemic, I didn't have have as many curricular events that I needed to be at. So it was one of those topics that was really easier during that time to utilize. But now that there's many different content forms going on, 8 model airports, you know, all the editing for the in-flight stuff and, you know, that sort of thing, it's kind of challenging to find the amount of time that's needed for that format. So I'm hopeful to build on that. And also, you know, the other thing that's challenging about that, and trip reports also fall into this category, really anything that needs heavy editing, is that one interruption can really kill your momentum, because I can sit down and usually within 30 minutes I can really get a good pace going. But then if I get like one phone call or one interruption that I need to go downstairs for, something like that, just for instance, it can really get derailed. So I'm hopeful that going into 2023 that I can try to alleviate some of those interruptions to the best of my ability. And this exactly goes back to criteria number 2. Despite twists, be ready. You know, you just got to be ready ahead of time. You know, I already got several videos already prepared. But what I'm saying here, in other words, is that let me go back to this. I hope to make the most content that I can that you guys enjoy. So that's the goal there, and I'm hopeful that we can do that. And last but certainly not least, have a great year. There's nothing more to say to that. I hope that this year goes really well for everybody. I'm hopeful that, you know, there's been many external events going on in society that have been really challenging to face, whether it was the COVID-19 spurge at the beginning of 2022 or even as of late. For anybody that's been affected by this, I'm super sorry, but the complete Southwest Airlines meltdown that's happened, which is just very sad to get to see. But no matter what the problems are, I hope that they become a little bit less you know, common in 2023, and hopefully that'll help everybody out. So we will do our best, and I think that's the best goal that we can have. So kind of some of the big picture items and events to look forward to in 2023 include the Airliners International 2023 convention. I will be there. I hope to see you guys there if you are able to make it. It's June 20th. 2nd, 3rd, and 4th of 2023. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's truly incredible. It's hard to explain until you're there. So if you like the videos that I produced, and even if you don't live near the North Texas area or find a way to get there, I'd highly recommend going. Pretty much American Airlines and a couple other airlines fly to almost every city in the United States, and even worldwide if you're looking to make it to the convention. So I hope you guys can find a reasonable deal. Peak times for tickets are usually between February and April for that June period. So definitely be on the lookout for it, and also use like Google Flights and that sort of thing and find the best prices. Alrighty. Also, other various trips ahead. I hope that over this break that I have between the fall and spring semester 2023, that there's going to be some awesome trips ahead. You guys will see them on my Instagram story, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But I'm being kind of tentative because there could be some moving parts and they could change. Excuse me. So definitely be on the lookout for those. Instagram stories is the #1 place. And then as the content starts to roll out, you guys will obviously start to see that. So certainly be on the lookout for that. We're going to have some new model airports making their appearances onto the channel. The Cabo model airport is making good progress. You guys might be able to see over there, those 2 boards. That is the Cabo project. I know there's a bunch of models on them right now, but they are in the works back there. And I hope to have that going by January of 2023. So hopefully that will be going very soon, but it should be pretty great. So I hope you guys are excited for that as well. In the Retro Tulsa model airport, hopefully will be making its debut. You guys might see over there on that table. Oops, there goes something off the table, but you guys might see over there on that table that there's a little something special that I posted a couple times on Instagram. I'm really excited with that, and now I'm waiting on one more critical component, and then we'll be ready to kick that off. And then that will also impact a couple of my other model airports, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. So kind of waiting on that, which should be probably another couple months, hopefully no longer than that. I will try to get some more updates on that, and hopefully by Q2 that will be rolling. So I'm excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. I'm hopeful to possibly do some other projects, but those 2 are pretty much solidified, including possibly another new airport. I have a couple of ideas, probably some sort of mid-sized US airport probably next. I'm probably leaning towards going towards the Northeast, but I'm not completely opposed to going towards the Northwest. It will probably not be a Southern region airport because I have several of those and I'm ready for some variety. A couple airports that I've thought about, for instance, if you guys kind of want to give some input in the comment section, includes Windsor Locks, Providence, and a couple of others up there in the northern regions, possibly even maybe like a Buffalo or something. So let me know what you guys think about that, but I'm mainly focused on these 2 projects, and then once those are rolling completely, then we'll consider adding a new airport. Also, to go along with that, I also hope to debut some other sort of aviation content, whether that's more consistent flight simulator content, live streams, and that sort of thing, or whatever it possibly may be. Maybe some new like in real life aviation content, or maybe some like that pilot life content that I was talking about. Somewhere in there I'd like to really debut some of that, but I'm not exactly sure when or what that would be yet. So that's certainly in the works and in the potential. I'm certainly hopeful that we can get there. Just looking for the correct opportunity, or not the correct, that's not the right word, the prime opportunity to be able to do that. So that's the goal there. Outside of that, we also have some airport spotting from the trips, and Tulsa spotting too, which I'm super excited about. And we'll be visiting many airports hopefully in 2023. I'm sorry guys, I've been talking for so long, my mouth's going so dry, but it's been really good. I'm very excited to see what we can do in 2023. I thought 2022 was a great rebound year for my flights. You know, I probably will have about the same amount of flights I did in 2021, but hopefully we'll have some really cool flights, and I'm excited to see where we'll go this year and how exciting of a year it will be. But yeah, that is pretty much 2023 preview. I know it's kind of vague, but at the same time, you know, I would not have told you if you would have asked me if I would have been daily uploading in during college of 2022. I would have said no, not even close. I may not even be uploading is probably what I would have said. So I mean, not literally, but that just shows how much it can change at the blink of an eye. So I mean, it can all change so fast. So the reason that I say all of this is because I don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I have some big picture goals, and I'm hopeful that we can condense down and get some of those knocked out, whether it's in, you know, particular content form or however that may happen. I'm hopeful that we can knock those out. And it was, like I said, truly a fantastic year. I can't thank you guys enough. The upcoming channel update for the Q1 of 2022 is going to be coming out very soon too. So if you're looking for more particular details on the short term, be sure to look out for that. But the year in review, this is what that was, obviously, and I'm excited for it. And like I said, hope you guys are enjoying the upgrades, or I would call them upgrades, or changes to the content at least I'm making. I think this microphone worked out pretty well, so let me know what you guys think. And then the iPhone as the camera now, I'll probably roll with this going forward because it has so much better lighting correction and that sort of thing. So, but I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. Let me know what you guys are thinking in the comments. If you guys have any particular questions, feedback, remarks, anything that you would like to see or want to know, please let me know in the comments, and I'm happy to answer your questions. But with that being said, everybody, who's ready for 2023? I certainly am. I'm really excited for it. I hope you guys are too. But with that, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.